This is a very important conversation we're about to have. Tell me about taking care of him today.
Why is he dead?
This is the worst babysitter you've ever seen, Marissa Teetsort. At this very moment, Marissa has no idea that officers are about to arrest her for the murder of young Benson Zhang, one she thinks is a complete joke.
We were hoping that you could shed some light on that. And I need you to tell me what happened. And I
don't know what happened.
Only hours ago, these cameras captured Marissa as the last person ever in contact with Benson, bringing him to his mother, believing she had gotten away with a horrific crime, with everyone unaware that Benson was already gone. Now, as Marissa is arrested, cops will realize that he may never have been her only victim.
I don't know, maybe I put him down too hard, but I didn't kill him. But obviously, I only did it once.
It was the night of October 18th, 2018 in Wausau, Wisconsin, and Heather Gardner had just picked up her children from the babysitter. With a long list of errands still ahead of her, she stopped by a local laundromat to wash and fold clothes. Accompanying Heather is her sister, Jessie, and Heather's two children, 2-year-old Jathan and young Benson. It's a cold night, and Benson is bundled up in a thick snowsuit, asleep in his car seat with a hat covering most of his face. At first, Heather doesn't think much of it and lets him sleep. But only a few minutes after they walk inside, something doesn't feel right. While playing with Jathan, Jessie notices that Benson hasn't moved once since the drive over. He is awfully still, which is quite unusual for someone at his age. Jessie calls for Heather, and as she reaches over to check on him, she is met with every parent's worst nightmare. Benson is unresponsive. Heather doesn't even process what's happening before her body reacts while Jessie grabs the phone and calls 911.
I'm counting 911. Please, we're at the laundromat on the corner of 3rd and Union. Please. At the corner of the laundromat on the corner of... Stop.
As soon as the ambulance arrives, officers rush to perform life-saving measures on Benson, but tragically Benson is declared deceased. At that moment, officers don't know what to make of the situation, whether they're dealing with a tragic medical emergency or the beginning of a homicide investigation. Then Heather tells them one detail that changes everything. Just a few hours earlier, she had dropped Benson off at the babysitter's house alive and healthy. Whatever happened to Benson happened during those few hours, and she already has a pretty good idea of who to blame. But before that, if watching cases unfold like this one is your thing, subscribe. It's literally all we do here.
We picked him up just now. Like literally, he could not, when we were walking in, he couldn't even, he was like so tired, he couldn't even open his eyes. And I said something when we first walked out of our apartment. I was like, Heather, why is he not waking up? I was like, is he alive? I'm afraid they did something to him too now. You know what I mean? Because I literally was like shaking him, like, I was like, honey, and he would not wake up till I put him in the car seat and strapping him in.
The babysitter's name comes up almost right away, Marissa Teetsort. And it's not the first time the officers on scene have heard that name. Marissa has been connected to other victims getting hurt while in her care before.
I'm very sorry for what happened.
Are you guys going to get her?
We're gonna be going over to that house, okay?
Please go, because
Like I have all the texts from her saying that she
red and she was pushing us out the door.
Okay.
they were already packed up.
What would you like to do at this point?
I
So,
want to know what happened
as
to
far
my
as,
baby.
obviously,
I want to know
right?
if he's been
Oh,
dead.
those people
I want to
taking
know
away
if
that
she
child.
gave him to me dead already and she
Right.
knew.
So obviously our detectives want to meet with you and get all the detailed information from you. Would you be willing to come down to the police department and talk to the detective there, or do you want to stay here?
I have my son here.
You can bring your son.
While Benson is taken from the scene, detectives start looking into exactly how Marissa is connected to Heather.
Have you picked him up from there before and he's been sleeping?
He's always sleeping usually most of the time.
By 9? Yeah, that's pretty late, so.
Yeah. I mean, when I get done with work, sometimes it's not 10 till 10 or 11. Because I work usually at least 3:30 to 9, and then...
And did you work today?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was out running around and doing laundry.
Sure.
And then the reason why I didn't finish the laundry before I picked them up, she texted me earlier, and she said to me, I called my sister to come with me, to come help me, because
So this is your sister?
Yeah, that's my sister, because I couldn't do both kids and the laundry,
Sure.
and Jamie was busy at the house. And so she said to me, my sister was just texting me and Kira's texting her. She just told me my name is on pilot review for the allegations of those 2 girls I was watching. So I have court and I'm not supposed to be watching any other kids. So don't say anything to anybody that I do yours, KK, or anything. We'll get in lots of trouble. KK girly and don't want to get in trouble, so don't tell anybody or anything.
Are you paying her to watch your kid?
I am. Yeah. $40 a day and $80 a week.
Marissa and Heather had known each other for some time, and Heather often trusted her to watch the kids while she's at work. But Heather had no idea who she was really leaving her son with. The night after dropping them off, Heather receives a message from a relative telling her that Marissa had recently made local headlines in an abuse case. Alarmed and terrified, Heather immediately asks Marissa if it's true. Marissa casually admits that it is. In fact, she's not even allowed to babysit anymore. She then asks Heather to keep the arrangement a secret, knowing she isn't supposed to be watching the kids in the first place. With that information, all fingers point to one thing. Something is seriously wrong with Marissa, and the police need to find her fast before anyone else gets hurt.
John?
Yes. I was just going to be calling you.
Yeah, we need to find out where the babysitter is, who it was, where the...
I already have it. Marissa Teetsort.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah.
So, she said she picked up... She said that they
picked her up 20 minutes ago?
Yep, picked her up 20 minutes ago, and she's like, they watch the baby all the time. She always has the kids ready. So, and they said it was kind of weird because it's almost like they were trying to rush him out the door. So, I don't know if they knew.
I bet you they hightailed it out of there. Yep. So we need to get someone over there.
And that someone is none other than Detective Holtz. She's actually dealt with Marissa before, so she already has a sense of what kind of pattern she might be looking at.
So, how long have you known Marissa?
Forever. Since way back when I lived in Antioch. I mean, I just started talking to her again recently.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I hadn't talked to her in so long. Her sister Brittany worked with me at Olive Garden, and she used to come in with her little baby, because she has a little baby too. And then she was like, well, I can babysit for you and everything, and if you ever need a babysitter, because usually Jamie's mom watches the kids a lot. And so Marissa was just watching him every once in a while when Jamie's mom was busy. And then it started being more often, because his mom works during the summer and stuff. And she's been, and now his mom's been gone in Cali, and she's had him like every day at work, except for I called in Monday and Tuesday this week because Wilson was sick.
Okay. So she usually takes care of him every day that you work?
Yeah, when Jamie's mom does, because his mom's been gone.
So not a super regular schedule, just when Jamie's mom is unavailable?
Yeah, pretty much just whenever Jamie's mom tells me she's busy, I call her that day and I'm like, hey, can you watch the kids?
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing like that we planned ahead of time, except for now, because Jamie's mom is gone, so we had planned on a price and everything per week, and she was going to watch him every time.
So when did she start watching him, like on a full-time basis? How long has Jamie's mom been in California? A week. So every day then, or just the days that you work?
Just the days that I work, and then today I didn't work. I was running around doing errands in laundry, and I asked her to watch him, and I said I would pay her the regular weekly price then, because I stayed home Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
From work, she didn't have them Mondays.
Okay.
Today was my original, one of my original days off, and I just had a lot of stuff to get done because Benson's been sick and been home.
While Holtz is gathering background information on Marissa, Jesse mentions something that makes the situation even more urgent.
I sent her a text too on Heather's phone and when this was all happening, and I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have. But I said.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything back.
Sorry.
Can you tell that she read it?
I was just very angry.
Is it like a Facebook message or a text?
Or a text. It doesn't say.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
I just was really angry, and it was just like I was on Heather's phone and I saw her name, and I just couldn't say I'm sorry.
That text changes the situation completely. If Marissa had already been accused of killing Benson, there's a real chance she now knows the truth is out and might try to disappear before deputies can reach her. But Detective Holtz needs more information before she can make a move.
So tell me how you dropped him off. What was he dressed in?
The same clothes he's wearing with the snowsuit.
And his hat or any?
No, because he had his hood up on his vest, and he had the hood up over his thing. His hat is always in the decorative.
Okay. And so when you took him there, did she like grab him right away out of the seat? Did
Yeah,
you
she
just
was
put the
taking him
car
out of the
carrier?
seat when I was taking Jason's coat and stuff out.
Okay.
Because Jason always cries when we drop him off.
And to answer your question, Jesse, I don't know. That's one of the things that we're gonna find out.
It seems so weird to me. Yeah, but she is never really there. But it was.
But it was very. I know Marissa, and it was just.
And it was just weird.
Something was really off.
Marissa's history is already raising serious red flags, and when detectives pair that with the way she acted while handing Benson back to Heather, one thing becomes clear. Marissa is trying to hide something. If that's true, every minute detectives spend waiting is another minute she has to cover her tracks. So without wasting any more time, they head straight to Marissa's apartment.
Marissa, we're not going away! Open the door!
Just as detectives expected, no one comes to the door, so they eventually decide to force their way in.
Police department, arrest warrant. Ready? Yep.
Left and right. Yep, all clear. We left a couple rooms, right?
It's a closet there, but
I got it. Really check this. You got the hall?
yep, I got the
Clear.
The apartment is empty. Officers search every room, but there's no sign of Marissa anywhere. With their only suspect gone, they begin looking for anything that might reveal where she went. And before long, one unusual discovery immediately catches their attention.
It gets stuck. It's unusual that they get washed right away.
Doing laundry is the last thing you'd expect someone to do after someone dies in their care, unless they have something to hide. That immediately raises another question. Could something have happened on those sheets that Marissa didn't want anyone to discover? By now, detectives have more questions than answers, and they know the only person who can answer them is Marissa. Luckily, her phone is still on and giving off a signal, eventually leading them to her location. Detective Holtz gets it traced to a nearby hotel called the Plaza. Without wasting a second, officers head there, and at the room they're greeted by Marissa's boyfriend, Adam.
Morning, Adam.
Morning.
Is Marissa here?
What are you guys doing here?
Please, Adam, just cooperate with us, okay? We'll explain everything in a second.
Well, you already charged her.
Adam, stay here.
No, you guys are harassing the hell out of us. And she already got charged. We'll be at court. Why you gotta come here?
Well, because we need to talk to her about something new.
Something new?
Yep. Marissa, I need you to wake up. Why are you guys here?
Because we wanted to get away. We got
From what?
everything. Isn't it against the law to come stay at a hotel room for the night?
Can you get up so I can talk to you? Tell me about taking care of him today.
Oh, I was just watching him and he was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time did you start watching him?
I think it was like almost 4.
Okay.
At this point, Marissa doesn't even know why detectives are at her hotel room. They haven't accused her of anything, and they haven't told her what happened to Benson. Yet the moment Detective Holtz asks about Benson, Marissa's first words are, "He was fine." For detectives, it's the first indication that Marissa already knows exactly why they're there.
So he was sleeping
When?
the whole time.
The whole time you babysat him?
Well, no, I mean, like, after he got there, he was up for, like, a couple hours, and then I fed him, and then I put him in the pack and play, and then I had this little camera, like, the video monitor, and then, like, I didn't check on him, because I have that now, so, like...
And he was in your back bedroom, or
in our bedroom.
in your bedroom? In a pack and play? Okay. Until when?
Until Adam got there. Because we went outside when they first got there. And then, when we first got there, we went outside and then put him in the pack and play and stuff. And then,
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just like half asleep.
It looks like Marissa didn't have time to fully rehearse her story, because as Detective Holtz goes back and forth with her questioning, Marissa forgets what she last said and begins to lose words. By that point, Holtz decides to stop beating around the bush and tell her the truth that Benson is dead. Marissa's reaction is the last thing anyone in that room expects.
The reason we're here is
Why is he dead?
Behind the tears, a smile quietly creeps across Marissa's face, telling detectives far more than anything she's said so far.
we were hoping that you could shed some light on that.
I don't know.
Marissa? That. And I need you to tell me what happened.
I don't know what happened.
This is the most important conversation you will ever have in your life.
I'm telling you. I don't.
No, you're not telling me. You didn't tell me last time, and you're not telling me now, and I need you to tell me the truth. Heather deserves to know what happened.
I know. I'm telling you the truth.
No, you're not.
I am. I don't know what happened. I promise.
I understand that things get frustrating, especially with you being pregnant and having a child of your own.
They were frustrating. I promise you that.
Why are you here?
Huh?
Why are you here?
Because I got a little money from a car accident, and I wanted to go swimming and stuff, but by the time she picked the kids up, then I wanted to go in a hot tub, but I don't think I can when I was pregnant. So.
What's the real reason you're here?
No, that is
Marissa?
the real reason. I'm serious.
Nobody who lives in this town checks into a hotel at 9:50 p.m. after their apartment.
I don't know. I didn't know he died.
And that's also a lie because she texted you and told you that he died.
My phone's off.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'll show you my phone. I'm serious.
How do you think we found you? I'm serious. Now cut the crap, Marissa.
I'm not lying.
This is the third time we've had a discussion with you about care, and now one is.
Hey, you're not being true, Mama.
Then who did?
No one. He was fine.
Did Adam do something to him?
No one did anything to him. He was fine. He was fine.
Don't just.
We're not.
I'm sure you didn't mean to, Marissa.
Sometimes it's not what you do, Marissa. It's sometimes what you don't do. And maybe there was something you just didn't do tonight. And left him alone for too long. And
You're excited?
Was it an accident?
Yes,
Did you leave him alone?
I left him in the pack and play after we got back in from outside.
Was he okay?
He didn't make any noise. I have that video monitor thing. I didn't promise you guys that. I will never.
So how long was it that you didn't check on him? So start over.
It was like after when before Adam got there, I checked on him.
And did you know then?
But I didn't kill him.
I know.
Oh my god.
how did you know?
Huh?
How did you know?
Just because it was been that, well, he does sleep that long, and like, but I don't know, he like felt cold. And I was scared. My boyfriend wasn't there and everything, so oh my god.
I'm sure it's scary.
Marissa's reaction is unusually detached for someone who had been caring for Benson for the past several days. But the biggest question detectives can't get past is this. If Benson was already dead, why didn't she call 911? Why spend hours carrying him around instead of trying to get him help? As detectives dig deeper into Marissa's past, things only become more concerning. She's the mother of 5 children, but 4 of them had already been removed from her custody following previous investigations. At this point, Marissa has very little room for error. One wrong answer could tie her to Benson's death, and the investigation could take a turn she won't be able to come back from.
Went to McDonald's.
No, I brought him with.
What did you put clothes on him? Did you put a snowsuit on?
I put a snowsuit and hat on.
And Adam didn't notice that
He probably just thought he was sleeping.
Okay. And then everything after that is the truth? About you going to McDonald's and coming right back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go through the drive-through or
No,
did
we
you go
went
inside?
in. We went in. Mm-hmm. And we had it was like 15 minutes we were there because we had to wait for fries.
What was your thought process as far as when Heather came to pick him up?
What do you mean?
What did you think was going to happen when Heather came to pick him up?
I don't know. Like,
did you think she wasn't going to notice, or?
Oh yeah.
And she was or wasn't going to notice?
She was gonna notice.
How long have you two been friends?
We've been friends for a little while.
So why are you really here?
Because we haven't been to a hotel since like my daughter was born.
Nothing to do with what happened tonight.
And I did want to go swimming in the hot tub.
Okay.
Because of my back, but then Adam's like, remember, you're not supposed to be in a hot tub. And then there was other people down there, and then he was sleeping. So
how did you explain that to Adam?
What?
Coming here. I have to believe it has something to do with what happened at your house.
No,
like,
I said
I
my
would be
back.
pretty creeped out if
my back hurts.
Did you get a text message? Do you remember getting a text now from Heather? From Heather's phone?
From Heather's, yeah.
What did it say?
It wasn't from her, it was from her sister.
What did it say?
It said, my sister.
Did Adam see that?
No.
Where were you when you got that message?
I was in here, and he was in here, but I think he was like messing with the baby or something.
So you guys share a phone?
Detective Holtz works on breaking Marissa's story apart. Meanwhile, officers back at the apartment turn their attention to Adam. They need to find out whether he is just caught in the middle of all this, or whether he plays a bigger role than he's letting on.
What time did you guys think you got to McDonald's?
I would say like 8:30, somewhere in that vicinity.
And so
slept the entire time. I mean, that's why I'm confused, because I mean,
who picked him up out of the packing plate and put him into the car?
I picked him up and put him in there. It's absolutely normal to me.
I guess what's happening tonight? This morning.
You probably know as much as I do. I mean, apparently, the nurse was watching it, or I don't know exactly when, but he knows about as much as I do.
I guess, did you have any concerns because you went hunting, or what you?
Yeah, I was hunting, standing behind her 100%. You know, I feel like a goddamn idiot because I don't know who to believe. She's home alone. I mean, we're not together very often.
Oh, I mean, do you ever have any safety concerns with your own child?
Not at all, and that's why I don't understand this. I was telling these guys, every time this stuff happens, I'm never around until I got home. We packed the kids up, went to McDonald's.
Line 110,
Came back home. And then
I'm
not exactly sure on times, but we came here.
Adam, trying to protect Marissa, ends up making the worst mistake he possibly could. He tells officers that he was the one who placed Vincent in the car seat, and that during the drive to McDonald's, he was moving around and fussing. The problem is, Marissa has already told Detective Holtz that Benson had died long before that. That contradiction immediately puts Adam's story in doubt. The surveillance footage from McDonald's only makes things worse. It shows Marissa and Adam entering the restaurant with Jathan, Benson, and their own son. Throughout their visit, Marissa keeps Benson bundled up with a hat covering much of his face, carrying him around as if he were simply asleep. By this point, detectives believe Benson had already died, and that Marissa was pretending otherwise to avoid raising suspicion. By now, detectives have more than enough probable cause to arrest Marissa, but before taking her to the station, Detective Holtz still needs one critical answer. How did Benson die so suddenly without anyone realizing it? To piece together Benson's final hours, detectives make one last stop at Marissa's apartment. What they learn there reveals a side of Marissa that few people could have imagined.
What I want you to do is just walk through exactly how you put him down. So even coming in from this direction. And if you could mimic as closely as possible to how you held him.
Okay.
So does he fall asleep out in the living room, or do you just lay him down when he's awake?
No, he wasn't sleeping when they got here. No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So did you put him in the pack and play before you went outside?
No, we went out. I was holding him, fed him in a bottle. We went outside because it was nice out.
And you put him in a
carrier.
A front carrier. Mm-hmm. Was he face facing you or face facing away?
He was facing this way.
Okay. He fine, awake?
Mm-hmm.
No problems?
Nope.
Okay. And then you came inside after about an hour and a half?
Yeah, I'm thinking it wasn't an hour and a half. It might have been only an hour. Yeah.
But you want to put him down because you think it's time for him to take a nap, or you want to try.
Crabby.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so then I just put him in here, and then I turned the camera on, and yeah.
Okay, so, all right.
So I wrapped the blankets up.
So is the blanket already wrapped, or do you do that when you get in here?
I think it was already wrapped. Yeah, I think it was already, I already wrapped it. Then I put him in here, and then put the blue blanket on.
So when we were at the hotel, you were talking about his face was to the side a little bit?
Yep.
Can you show me exactly how his head was? I know his body probably isn't gonna...
It's not gonna...
Right, this isn't completely anatomically correct, but if you could just show how his face was. I realized that his body was flat, and it wouldn't turn up like that, but it was it to that side specifically? So to his
I think
right?
so, yeah.
Okay. Did he have a nook?
No nook.
Okay.
Just the receiving blanket and then his blanket.
So the receiving blanket was already folded up and laid down before you came in here. When would you have done that?
I think I did it. I laid him on the couch, then did that, and then brought him in here. And then because we haven't plastered, the window was really cold, so then I just put the blue blanket over him.
Okay. So you laid him on the couch first, and then brought him in here. Did you fold the receiving blanket out in the living room then?
No, I
bring
brought it in
everything?
here. Yeah, I brought it in here, and then I folded it.
And then you went back and got him and brought him? Okay. And then you just put the blanket over him, no tucking?
I don't think I tucked it.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, just kind of laid it over him. And he wasn't near a corner, he was in the middle?
Yep, he was in the middle.
And when you found him, exact same position, or was he different?
I think he was in the same position.
Okay, I need you to really try hard to remember, because this is important.
I know.
Could he have been in a different position? But was he still in the middle? Had he
Yeah,
creeped
no,
over?
he was in the middle. I think he was in the same position.
Was his face still out to the side, or was it different?
That I don't remember.
I think you just left him alone too long Was there a time when you were out of the apartment? You were always here, but you just never checked on him for approximately 3 hours. And the reason for that again?
Because I had the video monitor. The camera thing.
Were you watching it the entire time, or?
No, but if like there's any noise, it like you can hear it.
So what do you think happened?
Probably or something. I don't know.
Marissa remains ice cold throughout the investigation, smiling as if she knows she will eventually get away with this. Soon the detectives realize they're hitting their heads against the wall, so they take her down to the police station. But one question still hangs over the entire case. How did Benson die? That answer would eventually come from an autopsy. And once the results are in, detectives find themselves sitting across from Marissa once again, this time with evidence she can't explain away.
So, before we get into anything specific, is there anything that you, having had time to think about what happened, and I know it was all kind of a whirlwind the other night, having time to think about it, did you remember anything, have anything to change about what?
Not really.
Everything that we talked about was accurate. I know we went over it at the hotel, and then we kind of went back to your house. So you're saying in that pack and play, the littler one or the newer one?
The newer one, yeah.
Okay. And then you checked on them about 3 hours later. Okay. Well, as we discussed, I did go down for an autopsy yesterday. And I can say, without a doubt, that what you're telling me is not true. And that's why we're here to talk to you. Okay. So, Heather deserves to know the truth about what happened. And I want you to tell me the truth. It's important for you, it's important for Heather, and it's important for your future, quite frankly. Because this is a serious matter. About as serious as it gets. I'd like to give you an opportunity to explain yourself.
I promise I did not do anything to him.
And when did he hit his head?
He didn't hit him.
He hit his head.
I don't know how he would have hit him.
Who could have hit him?
I don't know.
Could he have fallen? I'm asking you.
No, I don't know.
And I want your truth. The truth.
Eventually, reality starts catching up to Marissa. She realizes the autopsy has given detectives answers they didn't have before, and that talking her way out of this is no longer an option. Bit by bit, she begins to open up.
I don't know. Maybe I put him down too hard, but I didn't kill him or anything.
As a mother, you're just cold-hearted. Yeah, evil. Evil is the word that I would say. If you're going to allow us to walk out of here without knowing what really happened.
I'm not. I
Look
could
to you
never.
to take care of him.
Yeah.
How disgusting is that? And you can't even sit here and tell me the truth about what you've done.
I am. I didn't beat him or anything.
You're ashamed of yourself, of course. But you know how you can make that right? Is by explaining it. Saying, I had a lapse in judgment. I lost my shit for a little bit, for a moment in time, and I made a mistake. That I can understand. But what I can't understand is you sitting here and lying to me. Repeatedly.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You absolutely are. I saw from you were facing in a packing. Absolutely.
Did you go back and check on him after leaving the room?
No. And on his back. Did you say you put him on his stomach?
Yeah.
When did you do that?
After?
You said you didn't go back inside. You just let him be.
Well, after I did that to him, then I put him on his belly.
Here comes the self-preserving Marissa again, and not preparing person.
Oh, I promise you.
Marissa finally starts revealing what happened. But by now, Detective Holtz can see right through her.
Tell me exactly what you did, and if it matches up with the injuries that I saw, then I know that we've got a caring person here who is sorry for what she did.
I am. I'm frustrated. I'm sorry.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm frustrated.
Marissa Teetsort was originally charged with intentional murder. To avoid a life sentence, her lawyer took a plea deal for reckless murder and abuse, arguing she deserved a lighter punishment because of her mental health problems and past trauma. However, the judge rejected calls for leniency and sentenced her to 43 years in prison, plus 23 years of supervision after her release. Our thoughts are with Heather and everyone who loved Benson. We can only hope they have found some measure of peace after such a heartbreaking loss. We hope you enjoyed today's video. 85% of our viewers aren't subscribed, so if this is the kind of content you come back for, just hit subscribe. It's the single biggest thing you can do to support the channel. If you want to keep watching more, check out one of the most intense cases we've ever covered right here, or catch up on our latest upload right here.